Hi, this is Goff of gofflouis.com, and today we're looking at the Osram Lightify Smart Connected Light System, very generously sent in by Voltimum. This system consists of several parts. The main part is the central hub, which you can see in the middle, which is a plug-in unit that connects to your Wi-Fi and also has a Zigbee radio to control the individual lights connected to the system. In terms of the lights available, we have two different models, one which is an RGBW, so tunable color, red, green and blue, as well as tunable white, whereas the other globe is just tunable white. So let's take a look at what we can do with the Lightify system. So here's a Lightify system which I had set up for the purposes of this review. And you can see the Lightify main screen with some settings which I have already pre-populated. The first group is, well, groups, which allow you to group several luminaires together, or maybe just have a group of a single luminaire. This allows one-touch operation to turn on or off a whole bank of luminaires at a go. If you've defined groups, for each group you can then define scenes, which are preset settings of things like color temperature, all color and dimming level, which you can restore at one touch. So for example, I've got daylight max, which turns on both globes at daylight color, and you can see with one touch I can do that. Or if I wanted cool white, I can also press on that, which changes it to cool white. Or if I wanted warm white, I can select warm white. So that's the tunable white feature that you can see there. You can also dim, so I can select, say, warm white 50%, warm white 20%, or warm white night, which I've selected as 1%. These are all presets which I've made using the app, which you can customize to your needs. There's a quick shortcut at the top which allows you to turn on or turn off all of your lamps at a go. Of course, you can have a group of just one, in which case the RGBW I've designated as my desk lamp. So that's a group of just one, so desk lamp 6500K, 4700K, and warm white 3000K in various dimming steps can all be selected just with the push of a finger. If you don't want to bother with defining groups, you can talk to your devices on a one-by-one basis under the Devices tab. So let's just talk to our RGBW Globe, and you get this sort of planetary control dial on your screen. If you push the center, you can turn the globe on and off. The innermost ring allows you to control the color temperature just by sliding your finger around from 2000K all the way up to 6500K. You can then, on the second ring from the middle, adjust the brightness. So that's your dimming feature, and that's in percentage. And it's just as simple as sliding your finger around the dial. I'll just keep it low so that you can see the phone screen. The third dial out is the color dial, and this is a specialty of the RGBW lamp. It allows you to set the color just by sliding your finger, which is a potentially useful feature for accent lighting, where if you would like to have the ability to change the color of the lighting, it's as simple as sliding your finger. Other features include the presets, which come preset by Osram, which are probably not that interesting, favorites, which you can define yourself, and a camera feature which allows you to take a photo of something and have the globe emulate that color. Of course, if you only have the tunable white, you don't have the features of being able to change the color, so the outermost dial is locked off, but you still have the ability to tune the brightness as well as the color temperature. So if I just get my finger on that, you can see that the color temperature can be adjusted, but the range is a little bit less. It only goes down to 2700K. Other features include the scheduler, which allows you to set a schedule to, say, turn on and off luminaires, or to restore a scene at a certain or within a certain period of time. So these schedules can be individually toggled on and off if you should wish to bypass them. And under settings, you can of course log in and out of your accounts, update the system firmware, and do other administrative tasks. So that's a brief overview of the Lightify system itself. The system itself supports up to 50 globes and works with both Android and iOS, and the same account with multiple globes on it can be used by several different users at the same time. I've actually verified this with an iOS device which I can use at the same time, and basically whoever issues the last command has the last say over the globes. The system itself is also cloud connected, which means that you can actually change the settings of your globes even when you're away from home on another network connection. And so the gateway itself uses the internet connection to the online cloud platform to synchronize the settings, and this is especially useful especially where you've got schedules, or you've got things like scenes which have been defined and you have other family members' phones to say pair with the system. These will automatically come up on their phones without them needing to redefine all of these settings. So that's pretty nifty. So there we are. That's most of what the Lightify system can do. I hope this has been an interesting video. This has been Goff Louis for gofflouis.com, and thanks again to Voltimum for sending these through.